Good morning. My name is Juan Antonio L. Cataroja, and here's my walkthrough of my builds for AT number 2, the Odyssey Infographic. Now, for the first build we'll look at is the Odyssey event I chose to depict, which is the encounter with Circe. To give a short summary of what happened, when Odysseus and his crew arrived at Aea, half of his men, including Eurylochus, were turned into pigs by Circe after being bewitched by her beautiful voice and a grand feast. He had to go to her castle and rescue them by manipulating her to release their curse and promise his crew's safety. He and his men party at Circe's palace for a year before leaving to go home, but not before Circe gives them instructions that will help them all return safely. Now, for the real world equivalent of the Odyssey event, in my opinion, it's a casino. Casinos, as defined by Merriam Webster, are a building or room used for various social amusements, but they're mostly known for gambling and make a majority of their revenue from it. It's all based around high risk, high reward games that get people addicted through hope to win big despite the odds. They play until they do win big or until they're drained of all their assets. I have here points of similarity that show why I think the encounter with Circe and the casino are equivalents to each other. My first point is that both Circe and casinos used grandeur to hide the more seedy parts that exist at their respective locations. Circe tempted Odysseus' men to come to her palace with an enchanting song, a grand place, and a bountiful feast to hide her turning people into pigs and wiping their memories. Casinos also tempt people to visit them through their extravagant appearances, delicious food, and seemingly fun games to hide them, giving people crippling addictions and debt. Circe treated the men to a grand feast only to turn around and treat them like animals once they had served their use to her as entertainment. Much like Circe and her feast, casinos will treat you to an unimaginably entertaining experience with various games, decorative rooms, and delicious food. But once you run out of money or win too much, they'll kick you out and hound you with money you haven't paid. Like how Circe only saw the men as entertainment, casinos only see people as sources of revenue. Casinos and Circe thrive on addiction as they get people to stay at their places through providing euphoric comfort in spite of the suffering they receive by continuing to stay there. Whether it be Odysseus not going back home to his family, or people and the many financial or emotional losses they accrue. But similar to Odysseus, the best way for people to get out of the cycle of addiction is with the help of loved ones and family. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you for listening and have a great day.